Quartermaster. Hunt's answer to, I want a little bit more weapon in my arsenal. I want something a little bit extra. Well, today I have got 3 different Quartermaster based loadouts for you to try out. These are some of my favourite uses of Quartermaster personally, and I think they should be pretty fun. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the first Quartermaster loadout. So what we have here is a Spark silencer with poison ammo and regular ammo as the secondary ammo type, and then we also have a Spectre Compact as the follow-up weapon and our follow-up shotgun. All of these loadouts are going to be using the same tools and consumables. Pretty much feel free to mess around with however you like them. I'm personally running knuckle knife, medkit obviously, a trap for solos, throwing knives primarily for mobs and horses. However, that might change a little bit later on. I might take a second trap. And then we have, I prefer the region shot. If you would like to use the large vit shot, vitality shot, please, or by all means. I like to take the big stam shot just to make moving around at the beginning of the game a lot easier. And then a frag bomb is my preferred consumable. But if you prefer a bomb, or if you want a hive bomb or something like that, that's absolutely fine. And I also like to take an arrow box just because, you know, I'm using a lot of long ammo. I feel the need to take an ammo box just in case I am in a tight situation and I am running out of ammo, which, spoiler alert, does happen a little bit later on. But let's get into the gameplay footage. So these are going to be short clips of primarily kills and you know, the way I use these weapons. I love this silent sparks. That little 1-2 follow up with the silent sparks, which is going to take them way down to, you know, 1 HP, especially when they're poisoned. They're going to stop, they're going to try and hide, but then following that up with a shotgun from that range and it kills them is fantastic. So honestly, a sparks shotgun combo works really, really well because you can hit them from, you know, really far away, and as long as one pellet hits, they're dead because they're on 1 HP. It's a perfect little follow-up. Notice I check up the tree. You never know in this spot. Always check that tree. People are sneaky. And so I messed up my changing weapons there. I actually switched weapons twice, but you can see even in that situation you can still pretty much get a double tap kill pretty easily. So this game was a little bit rough. There was a duo, and they left one of them outside to snipe and hidden in that building. I just wouldn't have known. I thought everyone was downstairs. So I'm in a bit of a issue here because of the barbed wire. Jumping down those stairs really does work quite well, because people tend to lay traps right there. And of course, as soon as that happened, I knew I had bait. Perfect little bait, their own traps. And that's the thing, you know, this is a great, you know, great for long range, great for close range. Let's hit the concertina there. You know, if I had FMJ, that would have gone through that concertina and it would be fine, but I personally don't like how slow the FMJ is on the sparks. So I tend to keep to long, just a regular ammo as my secondary. Was a bit of a tight situation here. The second person popped up on the right hand side. Now I thought the two down there in the main little room there were together, but apparently not. I try and penetrate this wall a couple of times, but I think there must be boxes on the other side. Again, maybe F&J would have worked, but honestly, if you're used to it, go for it. I just like having a bit of normal ammo as well, just in case. Yeah, definitely boxes. See, that one worked perfectly well, so who knows. I back off and I decide to rotate round at this point because there's too much in between. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Game didn't end too well. I decided to give it a go, but you can see me clicking there with the Spectre, and I'd run out of ammo. Yeah, a shame, but what can we do? So the next loadout that we're going to go with is the Vetterli Marksman. You can also use the Deadeye, but in this case, using the Marksman, as well as dual-wielding Scotfield Model 3s. I chose the regular variant is just because they have a much tighter spread compared to something like the Spitfire, which had a insane spread, and when you're dual wielding, you know, you're not accurate with dual wields, so you don't really want to dual wield with something that has massive spread, because you're just going to be shooting bullets all over the place, missing massively. So you want to make sure you're taking something that has a nice tight spread, like the Scotfield. And other options here is the regular conversion pistol, Cadwell conversion pistol. They're good options as well. But yeah, so you can see I'm using FMJ on the Scotfield dual wields, and that's because, you know, I'm going to be close range. I don't care about how slow the bullets are there. It's there. I'm taking FMJ so I can penetrate walls if I need to, and I'm not taking any special ammo on the Vetterli. I am very used to the way regular medium ammo travels with the Vetterli, so I kept it as just that. Now, if you really wanted to play the sniper, you could have used the high velocity ammo. I believe that's with the Vetterli, but you know, personally, I'm more happy with the regular ammo. And I'm not too much of a sniper. I like to push where I can. So yeah, let's get into it. I did not hear these two approaching on that left-hand side. Scared the life out of me. Luckily, they didn't know I was there. They were too busy dealing with the hives, which gave me an opportunity to sneak out and see if I can get an angle on any of them. So one of them was running around outside over there. It was very odd. I couldn't quite work out what they were doing, but now you'll notice here on the right where the white building is, you can see him sneaking around, and I don't see him until just then. There we go. Get the first kill. Only one of them left to deal with now, and this is the time where we push. I still thought it was all the way down there. Much closer, so bringing out those double Scotfields and take, you know, very short work there. So this is a different game. This is the next game on. End up detecting people running into the complex I just left, so I thought, well, let's go chase after them. Because it is medium ammo, you do have to lead a little bit. You know, it's not the quickest in the world with the Vetterli. I decided to get some height advantage. Now, that is the last time I saw that one I killed. No idea where they went, but the other guy ran off. They were clearly starting to run towards the extract, so yeah, it was foggy. It was hard to see with a scoped weapon at this distance, so I decided to let them go, and saw Rotjaw was on the way to catfish, so I figured, yeah, let's ambush them. On the way into Healing Church, or around Healing Church at least. Tending towards the south side, so now I love popping up over this wall. People don't always expect it, and it works. Now, honestly, they should have really killed me there. There was 2 of them firing at me. However, you know, can't argue with results, right? So my third loadout is going to be a crossbow-based loadout. Now you're going to see 2 games from this. The first one, I am primarily using just the regular arrows. The second one, I primarily use the regular arrows. However, I do actually loot a crossbow with explosive bolts on it, and I use that as well. It's personal preference what you like to use, but I mean I love the explosive crossbow bolts. So yeah, it's entirely up to you. However, I do follow that up with a medium Mosin Obrez. I chose this primarily just because it hits really hard. And it's just nice to have a much longer range rifle where, you know, in the situations where the crossbow isn't gonna, you know, hit. Crossbow will take anyone out at a short distance, but the Mosin Obrez will at least take the people out at a further distance. This guy had no idea was there. Nice little crossbow bolt. Easily dealt with. Now at this point, I hadn't used the Mosin Obrez in a while. It's been a long time since I used it, so I'm still dialing in my aim at this point, as you see. Absolutely shocking, shocking shots there. I don't know why I even tried to use a crossbow bolt there. So I stalk this guy all the way down to the boss lair. Why he didn't ambush me, because he knew I was coming. Like, I had made so much noise on the way down. Yeah, I don't know. So he's dealt with, and then on to the boss lair people. Who also knew I was there. I figure I'll take the window out so I can see better. Yeah, clearly, they're in the other window and just standing there. Just don't stand at windows, people. I don't know why you do that. Standing right at the window is a bad idea. Wait for him to get revived so I can get a little bolt in there. Really knock down his health. So I decided to push in at this point. I actually set those traps there before, and then left when I found the area very early on, but they clearly didn't fall for it. It's a great stealth weapon in the crossbow. Just easily deals with people. That happens. Now they run off. I heard them running outside, jumping out this window and running off down the roofs. Trying to see if they were around and waiting for me, but no, I saw them running off. You can see them running off in the distance there. Tried to take a pot shot, but yeah. This zombie could have really done with not being there. That was my last Mosin shot as well, so I had to deal with this with just a crossbow, which is not what you want in close range when you're being attacked. Like it's all about stealth. I seem to win 3 out of 4 of those punching fights. So yeah, next game. Missed the crossbow shot, but a nice little follow up with the Mosin. You can see I've got my aim a little bit more dialed in now. So into the boss lair. Great little sneaky way to get underneath here. That scared me a little bit. I back off and rotate round, and turns out there's more people around. That was bizarre. I thought that came from someone else aiming at me, but missed massively. But that's the person with the explosive crossbow. You have to lead quite a bit with the obras. I didn't mean to fall down here. That was a lucky accident. Happy accident, should I say. So I actually take the explosive crossbow now. So I now got the explosive crossbow with me. From one of those dead bodies that were over there. And this pair of people snuck up to me after I banished the boss. Splash damage. Once again, dropping down. Following up with the obras.
Don't sneak up on me.
Snarky comment, and yeah. So, you know, I like this build as well. I think this is a great sneaky but also potentially useful in a firefight kind of build. You definitely have to keep. You don't have the aggression that some of the other builds do, especially the dual pistols and especially the shotgun. You know, those are very aggressive weapons at short range. This one's definitely not as aggressive, and you've got to, you know, play a little bit slower with it, just because, you know, you're not going to be popping off with that Mosin quite as fast. But it's still pretty decent. So yeah, there you go. 3 different Quartermaster loadouts for you to try. If you try out any of these, and let me know how they go. And if there's any other Quartermaster loadouts or any other different themed loadouts that you'd like me to have a go at, do let me know. hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and until next time, have a good one.